Social media has been linked to increased rates in suicide. If I remember the article that I read correctly, because there's so much comparison going on that you feel shitty about your
I
life.
think
Because
depression, yeah. But I mean, how is that? Whose fault is that though? That's your fault.
how is it? No.
That's your fault, bro.
Hold on.
If I'm going on Will Smith's page and I'm like, oh, Will Smith's in the fucking Bahamas, and I'm just here working at 9 to 5.
No. They're not
Bro,
comparing to
come
celebrities.
on,
They're
man.
comparing it to their peers. We live?
Love.
We live. Welcome back to the Opinion Factory podcast, the podcast for free thinkers and challenge seekers.
Yes, sir.
I'm Khalil.
I'm Alex. And man, you heard about Instagram?
I've heard about it.
Nah, like they're removing likes.
Oh, they didn't do that already? I thought they did that.
They don't know. They did like it depends on the account, which is really weird.
I haven't updated my Instagram in like 2 months because I thought they did that
Yeah,
already.
I thought so too. On my personal pages, I still have them, but on the paw page, I don't got them.
It's not on the pop page? I didn't even notice that.
Bro, look at it again, and you like, I hate it, bro. I
You
hate
hate
it.
it?
I hate it.
I know why they did
I
it.
hate it. No, I hate it.
I know why they did it, though.
Why?
It's because people were looking at likes as a form of validation.
It's not a form of validation, but it's a form of like, all right, you posted some shit that people actually like, though.
Yeah, but you can tell if someone liked it from a comment or something.
How many things you comment on per day on Instagram?
That's all facts.
All right, yeah,
That's
come
true.
On, bro. Come on,
But
don't do that.
I don't know. I get why they did it, though, because
I hate
people pay attention to likes too much.
I understand. No, I just hate it,
The
bro.
concept is right. Maybe the execution is wrong.
I hate it, son.
The idea is right. Maybe the execution is wrong. Why do you hate it?
It's just like a man. I want to post something. I want to be able to see who's liked it. If I want to see if someone's posting something, I want to see.
But
how
can't
many
you
people
see
like
it, but other people can't see it? Isn't
Yeah.
that what they did?
I don't like that either, man.
But that's the thing. So if you go like a celebrity's Instagram
that's
page,
gonna
you
ink-
can't see how much
So
likes
if you know,
Kylie Jenner's
if you know
getting.
likes don't matter, then why would you still like something?
Why would I select something if
Yeah.
likes don't matter?
Yeah.
Just to show my. Well, I mean, likes do matter.
No, but
But it doesn't matter as much as a lot of people probably make it matter to them. You know what I mean? And it's like you can still see who likes something,
Nah,
but you can't compare your likes to someone else's
Man.
likes. That's the thing they took out. They took out the comparison factor, and I think that's one of the biggest things about social media. is
Yeah,
that
but
there's a lot of comparisons going on.
I mean, that's not like a personal thing, man. Like, oh man, this person's living so much better than me. Now I'm all sad and shit. Like,
That's
come on,
a
bro.
personal thing that's becoming
like some side.
more and more general.
I feel like that's understandable for maybe teenagers or something. So maybe you just make it like
No, definitely for teenagers.
yeah. So maybe you just make it like a
Like put their age in there.
yeah, but an age restriction on things for using social media. But in general, I think it's soft. I hate it, bro.
Age
I hate
restrictions
it.
don't
I hate it,
work,
man.
man.
I like social media, man. Social media is a very powerful thing.
No, I get it, but at the same time, didn't like suicide rates like skyrocket in the age of social media?
Cannot confirm nor deny.
We're gonna look that up. I think social media has been linked to increased rates in suicide. If I remember the article that I read correctly, because there's so much comparison going on that you feel shitty about your
I
life.
think
Because
depression, yeah. But I mean, how is that? Whose fault is that though? That's your fault.
how is it? No.
That's your fault, bro.
Hold on.
If I'm going on Will Smith's page and I'm like, oh, Will Smith's in the fucking Bahamas, and I'm just here working at 9 to 5.
No. They're not
Bro,
comparing it to
come
celebrities.
on,
They're
man.
comparing it to their peers.
All right.
You on like some high school friend's page, and this man is just like swimming in money.
Okay.
Ferraris, women, boats,
Get your life right.
overseas, all that stuff. Now you feel like, damn, he came from the same place.
Oh, yeah.
Now look at how much better he's doing than me.
Yeah, so
what am I doing wrong? I'm a bum.
Get your life right.
I'm a bum.
Get your life right.
I can't do it. I'm
Okay.
a bum.
So social media's not gonna affect that at all. If you're a bum, you're a bum. That's not social media's problem.
You didn't know that until you checked social media. Though.
Bro, come on. If you're a bum, you're a bum, bro.
But you won't know that you're a bum until you go on social media.
Nah, bro, I gotta see someone else living better than me and be like, all right, I gotta get on my
And
shit.
that doesn't have to do with likes. And I feel like
It
that's
doesn't have to
something
do
that
with
they
likes.
can't
No, it
even get rid of that, because you can take away your likes, but you can't take away what people see, right? So they can still get on social media and see
the
their
whole
friends
point- it's the whole point of
stunning on
social
them.
media.
To stun on people?
No. To see what everyone else is doing. And
I
all
think
that
a lot
type
of people
stuff.
think that the point of social media is to stun on people.
Yeah, maybe like 10-year-olds, man.
No. How many people you know stunt just for the gram, or do it for the gram? Or do it for the Vine?
Do it for the Vine.
Do it for the Vine.
I don't think people stunt that much for the gram no more.
For the gram, for Facebook, Snapchat.
Stunt not in the sense of money, but in the sense of maybe like they're stunting like bikini pictures or something like that, maybe or some shit like that.
Just looking happy.
like beach bar.
Just looking happy. Like, think about the last time that you had an ex on social media and how what they posted changed dramatically after the breakup. Happened to me one time.
Ooh.
We broke up, and all of a sudden she was at the club like on a Tuesday, bro. Like, what? You never did this before. You act like you're living your best life going to the club on Tuesdays now.
That's just petty, though.
It is.
That's petty.
But
I feel
that's
oh man, I don't know.
something that social media allow people to
hey.
do. You can be a lot more petty now than you could be before.
People can start on social media, but I just don't think the main point is like my cousin brought up this point about social media where he's really glad we have it, where it's like now I can keep tabs on, like I can interact with people that I don't necessarily text on an everyday basis or even a regular basis. Like I got a couple boys where I only interact on social media, but they're some of my guys though. Like I fuck with them heavy.
No, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like if it was just like if I didn't have social media, would I still be fucking with them like that? Nah. But now we have social media and our relationship's able to stay strong.
That's the very adult, Mark Zuckerberg Facebook explanation for social media. And when you were in high school, that's not what you use it for.
Fuck Zuckerberg though. Stop stealing my info, fam. Damn. Come on, bro. Continue, though. My fault, bro.
It is a social media episode, so I guess Zuckerberg has something to do with it.
Yeah, man.
But when you were in high school,
I love Facebook, though. I ain't gonna lie.
when you were in high school, that's probably not why you use social media. And think about the majority of Facebook and Instagram users.
Bro, how was social media in high school, bro?
I wouldn't know. I'm trying to be more now, but I was never really a big social media person. So you got to tell me what I was like.
Facebook was chill. There was never nothing crazy on Facebook. Twitter just came out when we was in high school. Like, it might be out for a couple years, but got really big in like 12. No, it got really big in really big in like 010, 011, 12.
Okay. I mean, I
remember one of our classmates she like tweeted some racist shit. Everyone hated her.
One of our classmates?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna drop no names, but she tweeted some racist. She's from Southie, bro, so it's like some shit you could expect. But she was from Southie. She tweeted some racist shit about black people. Everybody was on her ass the next day. Dudes were on her ass for like rashing her shit. I'm like, all right.
It's one of the better things about social media, I guess.
Bro. How you feel about that shit though?
Social media?
Nah, the witch hunts. I mean, it's only part one. There's a lot of shit to get into social media.
Oh my goodness!
But how you feel about the witch hunts though?
That's
one thing about social media I really don't fuck with at all.
You remember the Boston Marathon bombing?
Yeah.
After that happened, this guy on Reddit thought that he caught the Boston Marathon bomber, and him and like a bunch of other Redditors, like the entire internet maybe, because Reddit is considered the front page of the internet. A bunch of these dudes just started harassing this man. Like I think it was death threats, and like I think they showed up to his house or whatever. I don't know all the details, but they harassed the dude so much, and it wasn't him. And they're like, yeah, we did it, Reddit. We caught him. We did it. Yeah, justice. Wasn't him. And dude ended up killing himself 6 months later.
Oh, damn. I feel bad for laughing. You see?
So these witch hunts are really, really dangerous, bro.
I don't like you see, man, I don't know how I feel about the shit where, like, somebody says some shit or they do some shit and then now they getting fired from their job. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's that, like, woke shit gone too far.
Woke shit?
Yeah, bro.
About
like say somebody says like a racist thing or like past tweets or some shit, and now it's like, oh, now you're fired. I feel
like the James Gunn thing when he made those jokes and the Kevin Hart thing.
Man. Social media can be, you see, social media is like a two-way thing, bro. But
and that's one of the reasons why. It's probably one of the reasons why I never really mess with social media like that, because I mean, in general, I'm a really private person.
Just get caught up.
You can get caught up really easy, bro. Really, really easy. And you can get caught up with just a text in your phone, so much less like a public record. Like, if you get into a relationship and she goes through your tweets and she goes through your old pictures and she sees you hanging out, doing this, doing that, and you're probably not that person no more.
Man, I feel like if you get into a relationship, the first place she's going to see is Snapchat.
You think?
100%.
Snapchat? What's on Snapchat? I don't really use it that much.
Oh, 100% go to your Snapchat.
What's on Snapchat?
What you what's on Snapchat, bro?
What's wrong with Snapchat?
Nothing wrong with Snapchat, bro. But you just got
some filth on there?
Your friends might act out on that platform and send you some shit. Your female friends, you know? That's how
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm talking about. That's how I was in high school, too, bro. High school dudes was wilding on that shit on Snapchat, bro. Like, wilding. But I don't know, man. Social media is... I like it. I don't like the negative connotation around it, man. I feel like people are addicted to that shit, though. I
feel like the way that you've been using it has changed.
I mean, maybe.
From high school to today. Because like I asked you before, in high school you wasn't using it to keep up with your friends that you don't text?
Maybe not.
You probably trying to stun on people. Trying to post your best pics of the best selfies you could take, the most exotic locations you can find. All your best friends are on your wall and stuff like that.
Does social media even do anything to change people, or is it just people act a way they would actually act? And if like imagine social media just like somebody got rich or something, you know, would they just act this way continue to act this way?
Wait, say that again?
Like, you know how people, they say you really don't know how someone is until they get money?
Yeah, like
right?
money reveals who you are.
Yeah,
right,
or power. I feel like social media kind of does that because now you have a little bit of power.
I don't think so.
Don't think so?
I don't think so. I think people are fake for social media.
Yeah, but they're fake in real life. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't feel like they're fake in real life. I feel like they're fake on social media. Because how many people, I feel like I've known people from high school at least, when I was on Facebook more often. Like, you know, on Facebook, they really, really opinionated. They would, you know, talk about this, talk about that, interact, but then they get to school and they're just by themselves, not really talking to people.
Oh. I know. Okay.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like it's not the majority, though.
You don't think?
Nah.
I mean, maybe not, but I feel like a good amount of people are like that. And you know how they have the thing now where...
But there's always that quiet kid that you find out has like 5,000 followers on Twitter. You remember when that chick on Twitter, the freaking... There was like this freaking... Oh, it was like this black Twitter shit where it's like this page that kept tweeting out like, oh, men ain't shit, all this type of shit. And it's like everyday posts, like different screenshots and different ass tweets and shit like that.
About how men ain't shit?
Yeah, about how men ain't shit.
I didn't know about that.
And then like 10 days later, it came out. It comes from like a 12-year-old girl.
No way, bro.
That shit was fucking hilarious, son. Hilarious, bro.
That's tragic.
So people, that's what they get though. No bullshit. But people, oh man, I don't know.
No, I feel like people are definitely fake. I mean, catfishing came about in the age of social media, and that's the ultimate example of people not really being who they really are. Have you ever been catfished?
I've been deceived.
That's the definition of catfish, bro.
I've been deceived. You know.
How long ago was this?
Ooh, a while ago. Back in the Tinder days, you know.
It happened on Tinder?
Yeah.
Did you meet up with this person?
Yeah.
What happened?
The person was just of a larger frame than appeared in the photographs, you know. I was a little shocked.
She made herself look slimmer. Was it a completely different person?
No,
or
same
was it just like old pictures or like angles and stuff?
It was old pictures. I don't know if necessarily angles. I think it was just old pictures.
Was it like just pictures from like their shoulders up?
Nah. Body look good in the pictures, bro. But then seeing her in person, it's like, oh, this is why niggas hate Tinder.
No, but if you loved her for who she was, it wouldn't matter.
Yo, so we got clear con and catfishing, right?
And that's because of social media.
But we got clear positives to keeping up with your friends, though.
You can do that without social media.
You can't keep up with everybody, bro.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
You have people you just cool with, and that you like enjoy their company. You want to stay friends. You're not like best friends, but you know,
yeah, people that you just want to. I know what you mean.
So yeah,
because like half the dudes from high school that I knew, like we don't really talk anymore. But it's like it's good to like pop on Facebook and see what they've been up to. You know what I'm saying?
True. What's another positive thing though, man? I think social like people getting rich off this shit, man.
I was gonna say the money part,
bro,
but you gotta.
Son, you got like I always look at social medias, man. It's 2020, and you got people on Instagram selling protein powders for making 6-7 figures, bro. Like, if you can't make something out of your life, then we kind of failures, bro.
And I don't think so.
That's how I look. That's how I look at the comparison shit. I'm like, all right, do you get money? All right, now it's time for me to get something. It's not like, oh, I'm depressed that this person got a better life than me. We came from the same hood. Like, nah, that's weak.
No, but
that's
I
weak,
understand
bro.
that mindset, and that's the mindset that I have, that a lot of people have. But you have to understand that when you're a teenager, like the way you view yourself is, or the way that other people view you.
Yeah, but just keep
it's
it
very important.
So keep it away from teenagers then.
That's not gonna change anything, but you can just lie about your birthday on the app when you register.
Make it like a.
It's never worked before because they're gonna ask for your birthday.
You can do something. You can do something, bro. Like
Why haven't they done it before?
some verification process. Because Facebook and all these other ones were all.
What, they're gonna check your social security number to make sure that you're who you say you are?
Man, something, bro. License picture, something, bro.
That's actually not a bad idea, because that's another con of social media. We have the trolls, right? Or what was it? When election season was coming around, and we had like the Russian troll farms, the bots. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
Shout out Zuckerberg.
All the fake accounts.
You know your boy Marky Mark, man.
Marky Mark, that's because of him. Even on Instagram, there's a bunch of bots. Like when we're making like the accounts
trash with the bots, man.
for the podcast, it's like man, pages using our name, but they're just not active at all. It's like what's good with that?
I don't know what you can do. No,
Linking your social security number to your account. One way to go about it.
Nah, that's too much security for him. Like, you do something though, because that's just corny.
One of the things that I was gonna mention about the money part about it is that you can actually get big from social media, because a lot of people making money off of it right now are like established celebrities like Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, all those people, but Cristiano Ronaldo. But you can actually get big from just being like a comedian on Instagram and stuff
Davis
like that.
And all these other dudes, man, right?
They came up just using social media,
which is why people have to look at it as something else and just freaking scrolling down the feed all day looking for bullshit to entertain you.
I mean, that's a good reason to have social media, though.
It's good, but you stay on it for like 10 minutes at a time, maybe, not freaking all day. Unless you're at work. If you're at work, I understand.
I feel like that's the best use for social media. Just entertain yourself.
Work at Facebook, man. If you're on Facebook anywhere between like 10 and 4 p.m., 10 a.m. 4 p.m., Facebook's lit, bro.
Is it?
People having the times of their lives.
Is that because they're supposed to be at work?
Oh yeah. I only see when I'm in the bathroom or during lunch, But
yeah, okay, sure.
I don't do that type of stuff, man. But no, I think the pros of social media outweigh the cons though, which is why I like social media though.
Wait, so what are the other? So we have for the pros, we have you get to keep up with your friends that you don't text all the time. We have the money part,
right? You got the
marketing, publicity.
Yes, right.
That's a double-edged sword though.
If you're starting a company, you're starting a business, you have free marketing the whole time. Like, social media is free marketing. Like, it costs no money to hit a share button at all. It costs no money to share a link, retweet.
Yes.
It costs no money. And then you could even, on top of that, promote those tweets to see even more people.
That's a double-edged sword, though, because at the same time, while you can market and you can bring attention to certain things that are important to you, that are good, that people should see, you can also spread fake news that way.
All right. Let's get away from Facebook for a little bit,
Even on Instagram.
Let's go to Instagram or
Snapchat. Even, like, I saw this dude on my Snapchat. He was posting like, Martin Luther King was a sleeper agent for the FBI or something like that. And it's like, like stuff like that. It's not just on Facebook.
But what's stopping anyone from doing that on the internet anywhere, though?
I mean, you can post it on your blog. Who's going to see that, though?
So you want Facebook and them to take that off?
What?
Like fake news and shit?
But that's the thing. How do you know what's fake news until you really, really look into it?
All you got to do, you see something that looks crazy, there's this crazy website called Google.
Who's gonna do that, bro?
You Google the website.
People don't even read the articles. And you want them to research what they read in the article?
All you have to do is Google and see what the shit says, bro.
They don't even read the articles.
That shit don't even take 5 seconds, bro. You know how many people? No, you're right about the article shit, bro. You know how many people got on Facebook sharing links from fucking 2012? That shit get me. That shit got on my nerves. I'm like, oh, this person just died. I'm like, nigga been dead for 7 years. What's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you, fam?
They didn't read the article.
You thought it was a boomer thing. Nah, it's like people 25. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, bro?
But I heard about this, and that. Oh, where'd you hear that from? Facebook. What the article say? Oh, I didn't read it. I just saw the headline. Come on, bro. I just saw the headline. You don't know what happened if you just read the
article or see if this is a trusted news site.
Like, I saw this dude I have on Facebook. It's back when I'm trying to use it more. He posted how women are more attracted to psychopaths. Right? That's what the headline says. And all the comments like, oh my God, I can't believe you can't trust women, yada yada yada. I read the article. Yeah. What the article says is that psychopaths are better at emulating the characteristics that women find attractive. That's why they tend to be more attracted to psychopaths, because they know how to fool. They know how to act like women want them to act. Women don't actually like psychopaths. They still like good, caring, charming guys. Psychopaths just know how to be those people better than the average guy. But none of these people who commented got that. They just think women like psychopaths. So now I got to be a psychopath. That's not what the article was talking about. But they saw the headline, and that's all they took away from it.
Is that social media's fault, though? Or is that people?
There's so much information. Do you really have time to read all the articles you come across?
You don't. But like, all right, I'm not going to take this as word, as bond, if I just see a headline.
If there's nothing to contradict it, that's all that's in your head.
That's all that's in my head. Okay, people with red eyes are more likely to be serial killers. How about I just click on the link and see what that says? No, you got to keep
scrolling, because there's a cat feeder right underneath that.
All right, so
I want to see it.
So don't pay attention to the article then. Just skip by the article. Don't read it.
But you saw the headline. How do you know if it was an article?
Skip the headline, bro. Don't read any more headlines, bro. Don't read any more headlines.
No.
I don't know, son. I don't know. I feel like I want about fake news on social media, 'cause I feel like you can do that anywhere though.
Nah, it's spread. The spread of fake news is facilitated a lot by social media.
It is, but is that social media's fault though?
You could try to put fake news on your blog, bro, but I guarantee you that it would not get the traction that you would get if you posted right now. Hit that share button, and now 500 people being
now
see
I
it.
blame people being stupid more than I blame social media.
But why are people getting dumbed down though? Because of the just barrage, the onslaught of information. You can't take everything in, bro. You can't. You really can't.
It's not like people are using social media to like inform themselves though.
People are. People say I get my news from Facebook. That's a real statement that people say these days.
Oh, we're not talking about boomers, bro.
No, not boomers. Not boomers. People say I get my news from Facebook.
Are you getting it from like the NBC news page or CNN news page?
No, my friend
or
posted
MSN?
it. My friend shared it.
From...
You think they check the sources?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If you don't check the sources of your Facebook post that you see, please start checking the sources. Please read the articles. Don't get bamboozled. Don't be... Because the articles are meant to...
Bro,
get you mad?
If people just see the link that it's shared from, it'll be like some nonsense, bro. It'll be like...
If you see something from the Daily Beast or from Breitbart, then just immediately be skeptical.
No, not even that, bro. It'll be even worse than... Like, it'll just have the most nonsensical name, bro. Like, Peons for Justice. It'll be like some stupid ass shit, bro. I'm like, yeah, maybe I can't trust Peons for Justice saying, oh, all black people are fucking rapists and shit. Like,
at least see if it's from a .org or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, check that at least.
That's lazy, bro. I'm not.
At least.
I don't know, man. I don't want to put that on social media. I get why you have to.
I'm putting it on social media, man.
All right, so
the marketing is a double-edged sword.
All right, so what we got?
The money isn't, but is it though?
We got more booty now. Instagram models and shit.
Yeah, and the women got more chests and pecs and abs and stuff like that.
Is that a good thing though?
Why not?
A lot of it's gonna be a whole episode by itself.
Oh, for the women.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
It's gonna be a whole episode by itself. So I'll just bring up in passing.
Yeah.
But you know, like butt surgery's on the rise.
Yeah.
By like 500%. People dying from getting butt implants, bro. Like.
And there's the whole thing about like there's like 13-year-olds now looking like they're 21, bro.
It's weird times out there, man.
Is that because of social media?
It has to be.
Because that didn't happen before.
It has to be. No,
when I was 13, like my guys looked like they were 13. My fingers looked like they were 13. You know what I mean?
No, it has to be. It has to be. That has to be. I can't. Oh man. You know what? That's a whole different episode by itself right there, man. That's a whole different episode by itself. But it seems like everything we talked about got pro and con to it, though. So social media really bad, though.
I feel like it's a double-edged sword.
I feel like, yeah, okay.
In general, like across the board, for every good thing you can find about social media, there's probably a bad thing to contradict that good thing. Because even with the money now, we're making like a bunch of people who shouldn't be famous because of social media.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you can keep up with your friends, but at the same time, that can make you depressed.
That's your fault.
Don't say that.
That's your...
No, it's really, it could be because of conditioning. You're
Listen,
conditioned to compare your lives to other people.
We should
and
not
if you
be
don't,
going on any platform comparing our lives to anybody.
You shouldn't, but if you're conditioned to do this.
How are you conditioned to do it, though? How is social media... You're just looking at people.
No, it's just like life in general. Like people, like when you're raised, you look at other people to gauge how well you're doing. That's typically how you gauge how well you're doing as you grow up.
All right, man.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And now with social media, you get to gauge yourself against a whole lot of people. And they're putting their best.
Yes, a
they're
whole
putting
lot
their
of
highlights.
A whole lot of people whose life you have no idea how it works.
You have
don't know,
some idea.
You don't know the
you see the highlights.
You don't know the hard work they put in. You don't know the circumstances.
You don't, but you see
don't know
the
if
highlights.
their daddy has a trust fund or their mama's a lawyer. You don't know none of that.
You don't think about that. You see them on the boat.
That's your fault for not thinking about it.
You see them on the boat. You be like, I want that boat. I can't afford that boat. I'm a bum.
Yes, or maybe that guy just hit the lottery and got lucky.
He was in a boat last week, and now he's skiing in the Alps this week.
He won the
he's
lotto.
on the Great Wall of China.
Mega Millions.
You know, next week
He won
all that
$80
stuff.
million, bro.
And dude's the same age as me. What's going on? Went to the same high school, same college. What?
All right, go ask him.
You know
Ask
what I
him.
mean?
How'd you get like this? Why'd you do that?
He's not on me. He's not replying to me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He's better. He's so much better than me. He doesn't reply to me.
Hey, man. Man.
I'm just saying you can't blame people for you can, but you can't because
You shouldn't be in the mindset of comparing your lifestyle.
You shouldn't be. But I wouldn't blame them for the way that they think right now because I feel like that is part of the conditioning.
I saw an article that said, I saw a news clip that said having more than 264 friends on Facebook is more likely to get depressed.
Having more than 64?
364.
Oh, 364.
Yeah, for that very reason.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. No, for Facebook friends.
Do you really know 364 people like in your
Bro,
life?
it's Facebook friends, bro. Facebook friends are very loose, bro.
Do you
Facebook friends are very
have
loose.
friends on Facebook that you don't know in real life?
Yeah.
Why?
They're entertaining.
Them like friends. Like you friended them. That's another thing. I feel like Facebook destroyed the meaning of the word friend, bro.
Instagram and Twitter do these followers, bro. I mean, bro, it'd be people you interact with through other people's pages, and then, bro, yeah, I just do. And just be like, post some funny entertainment, bro. Pure entertainment, son.
I go to entertainers for entertainment. I don't
Bro,
friend people for
isn't
entertainment.
It more funny when it's like entertainment? You got like this dude shares funny ass memes, or this chick is looks kind of good, so you just add her.
Anyways, man, this is part 1. We have a lot more to discuss in part 2.
We'll go in depth. It's just pros and cons of social media, man. I think
I feel like there's a lot that we didn't even think about.
there's a lot more.
So
So
much.
It's just we blame social media for too many things, man. People act like dumbasses. You can't blame it on social media. Like, you know how to do it, but you want to do it because on social media. Like, come
You
on.
have a point, but then at the same time, there's other things that you got to consider as well, and we're gonna get into that in part 2.
All right, man.
Comment down below on what you think are the pros and the cons of social media. Let us know.
Don't
How-
eat no Tide Pods in 2020. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my gosh. Let us know what you think. We're on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, wherever you get your podcasts.
YouTube, you know.
Make sure you share this video. We'd really, really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next week.